I want to be a filmmaker. You want to be a filmmaker. Let's talk about it.
This week I thought we'd take a look at something on the film viewing side of things as opposed to the film making side of things. When you're at home watching a movie, are you checking Twitter, your watch, or having a conversation? If we're being honest, I think we're probably all guilty of that every now and then. Recently I've been catching myself doing these things and stopping and putting the thing down that I'm doing and re-immersing myself back into the film. With all the constant distractions that we have nowadays, it's really hard to just put everything aside, sit down for 2 hours, and carve out the time to watch a film. I believe that's why studios are so particular about the ones that they make. But I don't really think it stops there. I think you can definitely be watching a film, but not be paying attention. There's a difference between hearing and listening, and there's also a difference between passively watching and actively watching. Paying attention to and thinking about the film that you're watching is incredibly important, especially for filmmakers. As I've said in the past, I don't look at the money that I've spent on movies as a waste. I look at it as buying textbooks. I spend money on something I'm gonna watch, hopefully like, and hopefully learn something from. But you can't learn from something that you're not paying attention to. When I'm watching a film, I try to think. I try to actively participate in what I'm watching. Like I said, watching things can be passive or active. You just can't learn from passive viewing. Actively viewing means watching, paying attention to it, interpreting what it means to you, internalizing that, identifying the themes, the social commentary, how the lighting, how the wardrobe, how all of the small little details are used to create the overall story that you'd be missing if you were passively viewing. There are so many small and subtle things that make up a good story, a good film, and you're just not going to pick up on those things if you're passively viewing it. You're not going to get to that higher degree of filmmaking. You're not going to notice it, you're not going to learn from it, and you're not going to attempt it yourself. Going to the movies used to be an event, but now everybody has 5 screens in a room in their house. Movies compete for your attention. Why go out to a theater when you could just stay home and watch something on your couch? That's a dangerous mindset to get into, though. Films were meant to be seen on a big screen, with other people around, with an audience, as an experience altogether. You just don't get these things at home. Even as home televisions get bigger, nothing can compare to going to a theater, buying a ticket, catching a whiff of popcorn, walking in, finding a seat in the middle, sitting down, and staring up at the big silver screen in front of you. The film starts, and as it goes, you think, you theorize, you speculate, and you play a game of cat and mouse with the director, and it's incredible. And that's the reason I make films. I want to be able to play that game of cat and mouse with a stranger in the future. I can't wait till I can put something in a theater that people can go to, think about, speculate on, theorize about, and learn from. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. This has been a Runaway Brand production, and I'll see you guys next time.